The Maukhari dynasty controlled vast territories of Rajasthan, UP and Bihar of Ganga-Yamuna during post-Gupta period, from their capital at Kannauj. They had earlier served as vassals of the Guptas and later of Harsh Vardhana dynasty. The Maukharis established their independence during the mid-6th century. They ruled over most of what is now Uttar Pradesh and Rajasthan, and had some control over Magadha until those areas were reconquered by the Guptas. The dynasty's founder, Ishanavarman, ruled under the title maharajadhiraja. He was succeeded by Sarvavarman, Avantivarman, and Grahavarman. Grahavarman was the last king of the dynasty and was killed by the later Guptas. Maukharis were Sanatana dharma followers and had strictly maintained their control and social order in accordance with Hindu scriptures. Although Hinduism had received state support, but Buddhism also managed to remain as a prominent religion. Inscription number 81. The Badwa Yupa inscription of the Maukharis, Krita 295. Vikram year 295. Krita or Malwa year later came to be known as the Vikram era. Its origin is still shrouded in mystery. Nandasa Yupa inscription of the Krita year 282 and the present 3 inscription are perhaps the earliest known to have used this reckoning. Mandasore inscription of Narvarman. Provenance, Badwa village 8 km south-west of Antay, a railway station on Kotabina line. Script, Brahmi of the 3rd century AD language, defective Sanskrit. Upas or sacrificial pillars were originally of wood as prescribed in the Sarota Sutras. But these have not survived. The stone upas begin from the 2nd century AD, presumably in emulation of the Buddhist pillars like those of Asoka. These stone upas, it appears, began to be erected as a triumphant and enduring testimony to the revival of the old Vedic religion. According to the Katyayana, Sarota S6.3, the upas were to be octagonal in shape and 5 to 15 cubits height. Except in the case of Vajpaya sacrifice where the height prescribed was 17 cubits, in the present case, 2 upas are 13, 3 each and the third 15, 8 high. While the buried parts of the shafts are 4 each, all of the 3 are octagonal above ground. 2 of them have square underground sections, the portions above the chashala bend inwards. A feature common to all upas discovered so far, of 461 Krita, explicitly states that the era was called Krita and was traditionally used by the Malwas. The earliest epigraphical evidence of its link up with Vikram belongs to the year 794 Vikram. The Nandasa Yupa inscription put up in 226 AD, i.e. 13 years earlier than the present records, at a place 112 kilometers west of Badwa, suggests that the rule of the western Kshatrapa Vijayadman, AD 238 to 250, probably extended as far as Badwa itself. In case Iswar Datta Abhira wrested these areas from the latter, as Rapsin believes, the Mahasenpati Bela may have been an Abhira feudatory. It is also believed that Mayursarman, the founder of the Kadamba dynasty, defeated the Abhiras, Pariyathrikas, Sakas and Maukharis, among others, about the middle of the 3rd century AD. See Krishna Arch Survey, Mysore Annual Report. 1929 pp. 50. These Maukharis, associated as they are with the Sakas and Abhiras, should be those ruling somewhere in or near Malwa and hence may have been the descendants of Bala. Triratra sacrifice is an amalgam of Agnishtoma, Ukthya and Atiratra sacrifices, performed on the 1st, 2nd and 3rd days respectively. Its full name was Gargatriratra. It was called Asvitriraatra if a horse was immolated on the 2nd day Sankhyana Sarota Satra. English translation of the inscription. Success on the 5th day of the bright half of Falguna by the Krita year 295. This sacrificial pillar by the illustrious Maukhari commander-in-chief Balavardhana, son of Bala. The fee of 1,000 cows, as laid down for the Triratra sacrifice, the text is exactly identical.